Even though Netflix hasn't confirmed the renewal of the Karate Kid sequel series yet, it seems like it'll just be a matter of time. Cobra Kai is one of the best Netflix shows and among the streamers' most popular series. Season 5 rocketed to the number 1 position on the top 10 list just after debuting. Plus, Season 5 left off with a major twist and cliffhanger that's just begging for a resolution. The writers seem to have set up an obvious 6th season, but, as we know all too well, a tantalizing cliffhanger is sometimes not enough to ensure a series renewal, particularly from the cancellation-prone streamer. However, it seems promising that Cobra Kai will avoid such a fate given the show's huge popularity, which has propelled it to the number 1 spot on Netflix UK's top 10 chart, not to mention many other regions around the world. While we await official confirmation from Netflix and the show's creators, we've been busy gathering all the information we can find on what the future of Cobra Kai could look like. So, here's everything we know so far about Cobra Kai Season 6, but be warned, there are Season 5 spoilers incoming. But of course, before any of that, make sure first to hit those like and subscribe buttons and smash that notification bell for more updates. Cobra Kai Season 5 has arrived, and with it, a clear jumping-off point to another season. While sometimes Netflix will greenlight multiple seasons at a time, or new seasons before the current ones even start, that has not happened with Cobra Kai Season 6. And yet, I don't think it's really at risk either. Season 6 seems like a sure thing for Netflix to greenlight, especially with the critical and audience scores we're seeing out of Season 5, and what are no doubt going to be solid viewing hours. Cobra Kai follows former Karate Kid rivals Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso as adults some 30 years after the events of the first film. They come into conflict again when Johnny reopens his old Cobra Kai dojo to teach a new generation of students. Daniel restarts Miyagi-do in response, and their pupils clashed on the mat and at school. But in the most recent seasons, Johnny and Daniel team up against more sadistic villains, Johnny's old sensei John Kreese and the business mogul Terry Silver. They get help from 2 of Daniel's other former rivals, Chozen Toguchi and Mike Barnes. Heading into Season 6, they'll face a brand new challenge and the reemergence of an enemy they thought long gone. We have already heard the showrunners talking about the storyline for Season 6, which seems pretty obvious given the events of Season 5, saying, "We now know that this is the biggest tournament in the world. And Daniel and Gianni and Chozen, have an entry point there, and Cobra Kai also does, but we don't know what's happening with Cobra Kai right now. And yeah, we just love the idea of constantly raising the bar and the levels. So they need a bigger challenge, and they will get one. But how will that all play out? We'll see." He's referring to the fact that both Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai gained entry into the global karate tournament in Japan, meaning that the series is blowing past the valley and expanding globally. We call this the Mighty Ducks trajectory. So that will mean new villains overseas, most likely even as the rivalry between the 2 existing dojos continues. It is an open question as to who runs Cobra Kai. However, now that Silver has been arrested, probably not the fugitive John Kreese, so perhaps the woman Silver brought in with her team of ninja senseis. Though, what students are left? Has Cobra Kai Season 6 been confirmed? Officially, no. Netflix hasn't announced a Season 6, but showrunners and cast alike have hinted that there's more Cobra Kai to come, which is exciting. Writer and producer John Hurwitz tweeted in July 2022, "All I can say is that we expect more Cobra Kai to come and that the Miyagi-verse is far from finished." Additionally, Ralph Macchio says that some stuff was already filmed during Season 5 they plan to use for Season 6, he told comicbook.com. There's stuff that was in Season 5 that we know we shot that is being held for the future if we get that green light, so there's more to come, we hope. We're still waiting on the viewing figures from Netflix, but thanks to the current top 10 lists from around the world as of September 13th, 2022, Cobra Kai is ranked as the number 1 series in dozens of countries worldwide. Cobra Kai continues to be one of Netflix's most popular series, and renewal should be confirmed soon. Cobra Kai Season 6 release date speculation. We expect a renewal in the next few weeks, but we also wouldn't be surprised if an announcement reveals Cobra Kai Season 6 is the final chapter, considering it revolves around the Sekai Taikai World Tournament. That sounds like martial arts' biggest stage, and it's hard to imagine where future seasons could go. So, once a renewal is official, when might the Cobra Kai Season 6 release date be? Since the show's move from YouTube Red to Netflix, seasons have aired a year or less apart. Given the pattern of the last 5 seasons and the fact that Cobra Kai rarely has extensive intervals between seasons, we can fairly estimate the release date. So far we had Cobra Kai Season 1, released May 2018. Cobra Kai Season 2, released April 2019, 11 months later. Cobra Kai Season 3, released January 2021, 20 months later. Cobra Kai Season 4, released December 2021, 12 months later. Cobra Kai Season 5, released September 2022, 9 months later. The only time it wasn't was when the show was changing from being a YouTube original to being purchased by Netflix, which caused the delay. Recently, it has been less than a year. Therefore, the release date for Cobra Kai Season 6 could fall anywhere between June 2023 and September 2023. Who would star in Cobra Kai Season 6? Again, as nothing's been confirmed, it's hard to say for sure, but we can assume all the main characters from Season 5 will be back on our screens. That includes William Zabka as Johnny Lawrence, Ralph Macchio as Daniel LaRusso, Courtney Hangeller as Amanda, Vanessa Rubio as Carmen, Yuji Okumoto as Chozen, Martin Kove as John Kreese, Xolo Maridueña as Miguel, and more. What could happen in Cobra Kai Season 6? We received as many resolutions from the Season 5 finale as cliffhangers. First, Silver's team must decide whether to join Eagle Fang Miyagi-Do or permanently give up karate after he was caught cheating at the All Valley event. Additionally, Chozen and Kumiko may end up dating after he admitted his actual feelings to her over the phone, and Kreese's plot for retaliation after he escaped from prison. What is the future of Cobra Kai? After Terry Silver's cheating behaviors were made known to his pupils, they all abandoned their sensei, and Terry Silver was subsequently arrested for his offenses. Now that Cobra Kai's future is really in doubt, the dojo's position in the Sekai Taikai will also be. Kim Da-yoon may be able to get around this obstacle and employ pupils from her own dojos by using the Cobra Kai name and branding, as she owns a 50% ownership in the organization. What is Kreese up to? The only person Kreese can turn to now after breaking out of jail is Kim Da-yoon, the granddaughter of his old boss. Silver and Kim Da-yoon were always a strong team, but Kreese is now more dangerous than ever because he has nothing to lose. Will Mike Barnes take over Cobra Kai? Mike explained to Daniel and Chozen that many years ago, Terry Silver had offered him a 50% ownership part in Cobra Kai. There's a chance the old foe of Daniel may continue to atone for himself and Cobra Kai if he were to assume control of the dojos, though he is unclear if he could locate the papers or the attorney to prove it. However, this could also lead to a potential Cobra Kai civil war if Mike Barnes leads Terry's former students, who may have to fight the students of Kim Da-yoon. If Kreese and Kim Da-yoon are romantically linked, we might witness him attempt to control events by persuading Kim Da-yoon to gamble her 50% against Barnes' 50% in a winner-takes-all wager at the Sekai Taikai. When will the baby be born? Johnny is having a baby with Carmen, and it's not yet clear when the baby is due, which could impact Johnny's attendance at the Sekai Taikai. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.